Good morning everyone, this is Sheila. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you my latest junk journal that I just finished. It measures around 3.5 by 6 3/4, and I used 3 paper bags. It has 2 signatures and total pages 64 pages, and I used some images from Vectoria Designs, I believe that's the name, on Etsy. So I used these bags here that you can buy at Michael's. They come in all different sizes, and this is one of the smaller sizes, which is 3.5 by 6 3/4. So I used 3 of these. One for the front cover, one for the back, and then one for the middle in between the signatures. Okay, so I'll show you the charm piece here. I got various little charms here. Someone had given me this glass bottle with the keys with this here, and I bought this at I believe it was Hobby Lobby. It was a chain of them. This is just a gear that came in a package of gears, and this little coin here, you can see it, someone had given me a whole bunch of those coins in a swap. So I have it tied together with this burlap ribbon. Take that off. Alright, so now on the cover, for the spine here, I use some of this corrugated cardboard, which I really love, and you can get that at Hobby Lobby, and I think it comes in brown and black. I use some burlap. I use some cheesecloth type material. I tore a piece of coffee dye that was stamped with gears paper. I put some gears on with some brads, and then this is actually a flat sticky key, but it's metal that someone had given me on a sheet. And then this is just a little bird that's attached with the brad. Alright, so let's go inside. So on the front and back cover there are pockets that I made with burlap, and here's a couple of tags that I made. This tag actually came to me from a swap. I just added the gears here and the saying below. And there's this image I got off of the internet. Some I got off the internet, some I didn't. This image I got off the internet too. So this is the first signature, and I have a little Tim Holtz paper clip at the top with a gear. And then I made like a nameplate so they can name what this particular thing is if they want to give it a name. I have a couple tabs on the insert, cover of the inserts. And yeah, they're actually inserts. If you're familiar with travel notebooks, you can remove your notebook, so they're like inserts like a travel notebook. So you can actually remove. This came off. I have to that fell off somewhere. So anyway, this is the cover of the first insert, and I put a burlap pocket on this side, and I did a little embellish in down here with a collage of several different things. Yeah, I have that cheesecloth stuff. I have some paper gears that I decorated with this wax. I love this stuff. You can get this at Hobby Lobby. Not Hobby Lobby. Probably you could get it there too, but I got it at Michael's, and it's really nice. I like to use that. I cut out this bodice with my Cricut and just did the same thing with the wax. Here's a silk flower with the brad, and then this says take away, and then I put a couple tags. These images also came off of online. This paper back here is one of the images that I cut down from Vectoria Design. This is one image I printed separately. I use coffee dye pages. Here I just did a little collage. And this is actually a brad. The same thing I forgot to mention, the keyhole is actually a brad that I got at, I believe I got them at Michael's. So here I have no clue where I got this neat paper clip of a key, but I used it in here. I did some stamping. I added some journaling cards. I left plenty of room for journaling, and this is where this paper. Now this paper clip, not paper clip. Yeah, paper clip. It was blank like this on this side, and I just added some of that cheesecloth and a gear. And this is another tag I made, and I did have this in here somehow. I don't know. Like that. Here I used a couple of flowers, some stamps, some gears, and I added some gems in the middle. I did a lot of stamping on the corners in this book. This one I did a lot of stamping on the pages. This hat, this design here, let's see, do I have that? And a couple other, there's one more design in this book that came in a set, and I think it was a Tim Holtz set. Here I have this little, this comes off, this little booklet, put some journaling space inside. This was also a printable that I printed out, and added some gear cheesecloth and a button, and then I attached it to the page with one of these Tim Holtz clips here, and I added a pear-shaped pin and some burlap string here, and just added a key. See if I can get that back on there without it giving me any trouble. Okay. I did just a little stamping there. The pages come from that Vectoria Design. I'll try to link her below if I can remember. So, and this is the back of that booklet, and you can see the elastic that I used. And then this is the middle paper bag, and I just put some of her paper on both sides, and then I made this big tag. This feather right here actually came from my cat's toy. It fell off, so I kept it, and I used it just to give this a pop of color. I thought that was cute. Okay, isn't that the way? You're on camera and you can't get it back in. Always the way. Okay, what's going on here? And that keeps falling off, which is irritating. I'm just going to clip it somewhere else for now. Maybe put this tag somewhere else too for now. Because it's going to just keep falling off. Come on. Alright. So here's the second signature, and I did this kind of nameplate. And then another tag here, and this is another Tim Holtz paper clip with a key. And these keys, I've got a package of them at Hobby Lobby. All different kind of keys. Here, just like the first signature, I used a piece of corrugated cardboard for the pocket and embellished it, and then made these tags. This is a scrap piece to that Vectoria Designs, and someone gave me this card here, and I just embellished it. Oh, excuse me. This detail here, decal, whatever you want to call it, is actually a sticky, it's a sticker, and these are like a perfume bottle, but like a Christmas ornament type thing, I guess. And my Dollar Tree had them, and I bought several different ones, and I just decided to use a couple throughout this book. Here's this page here. Someone actually made me a 12 by 12 sheet of this paper, and I've been cutting it down and using it here and there. That's an image from actually this feather. I could put that feather there. I don't know. I tucked this in the book because I thought I might use it, but I don't think I am. This pocket here was actually a part of another, it was like a flip book that someone had given me, and it's falling apart because had double-sided tape, and sometimes it falls apart with certain double-sided tape. But anyway, I took this piece, I cut it down a little bit, and I made a tuck spot and just embellished it, and then made these tags. Here I used some Tim Holtz people, just made a collage, and I added a pear-shaped pen with these hot charm. I don't know, I forget what they call those pear-shaped pens now. Here I just put some simple stickers with a little piece of that coffee dyed paper behind it. This is one of my favorite stamps I have, an old-fashioned bike, and it says "Life is a Ride." Here I cut these down. I don't know if I could grab them. I think I have them put away already. But they're a long sheet of gears that I made on my Cricut, and I just cut it down to make tuck spots. And this I printed out. I believe this came with that Vectoria Designs. There's a set of 4. This is the other one. I love this camera stamp too. That's another one of my favorite things, cameras. Here I made 2 tags and embellished them. Here's another one of those bottles, perfume bottles. This came from that same paper set. This I printed out separately, and then lastly the pocket, and this is another thing I printed out. Made these tags. Alright, so there you have it, my latest journal. The back I didn't do anything to it. I usually don't. So, thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in this journal, I will be I have listed it actually on Facebook on a couple of the groups, selling groups. I will try to remember to link that also down below if you're interested in purchasing it. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit the bell button so you'll be notified when I upload again. And you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.